This is a story about a tree and a little girl. The little tree was not just an ordinary tree like you and I see that grows outside with roots stretching deep into the ground and leaves rustling in the wind, but it was an artificial tree made of plastic, which seems lifeless and ugly. This tree, however, was named Sherman.
Wishing for a better life, wishing for an easy strife, wanting to feel what is so real, wanting something to make life appeal.
Sherman had something special about him. He wasn't one of those cheap, mass-produced, made-in-China plants. He had been handcrafted by a man who loved creating things and put a lot of love into his work. Sherman seemed to have a soul. He wanted to be the best tree he could be. In fact, he dreamed of being a real tree. He wanted to have roots. He wanted to have leaves that changed color with the seasons and fell to the ground and then sprouted again in the spring. He wanted to breathe. He wanted to experience nature, to enjoy the company of birds perched on his branches, to feel the sunshine on his trunk, and to see his reflection in a lake and touch the water. Sometimes he tried to imagine what it would feel like to have children swinging from his branches, but he couldn't even imagine it. Sherman, unlike other artificial trees, had dreams and hopes.
Finding a way to escape this, finding a way to heal it. Can't there be something better for me? Why can't I be there?
But here's where our story begins. Sherman was living in a retirement home, feeling sad and wilted. Each day seemed the same until a little girl entered his life. The little girl's name was Cherie. Like Sherman, she was no ordinary girl. Cherie had a lot of love in her heart, especially for plants. She had always been fascinated by them, the way their leaves grew, the way they smelled, the way each one was different. Where our story begins, she had a very sick grandmother who she loved very much. Each day she would visit her grandmother, hoping for her to get better. It was on one particularly special day for Sherman that Cherie noticed him. She noticed that there was something different about him. She felt drawn to him. While she knew that he was artificial and shouldn't need love and care like real plants do, she felt that this particular tree needed something. So each day after seeing her grandmother, she dusted him. She talked to him. She cared for him. Now this seems strange to others. Many people made fun of her. They didn't understand her passion for plants. But Sherman looked forward to her visits, and somehow he seemed to look more real each day. Cherie had an innate ability to take care of Sherman and treated him like a real plant, placing him in front of a window each day. Cherie knew what she was meant to do. Her unique connection with Sherman showed her that. So she went to college and eventually grew up to be a botanist. And what happened to Sherman? I can't know for sure, but I think God created a miracle for him. While Sherman was eventually thrown in the trash, since humans eventually throw everything away, his soul left the confines of his plastic leaves and trunk and floated into the sky, up to the mountains, where he finally became a real tree.
Just take me away to a different place.